Does masturbation affect the prostate or cause erectile dysfunction? What if I told you that something as private, as personal, and as natural as masturbation might be quietly reshaping your sexual health without you even realizing? For many men over 60, it begins as a whisper, a late-night Google search at 2 or 3 a.m. You're lying in bed, maybe wide awake after yet another interrupted night, and you type the question, "Is masturbation bad for my prostate?" But the answers are confusing. Some say it's healthy, others warn it causes damage. And most of the time, no one really talks about it. Not your doctor, not your friends, not even the health videos you watch online. So today, let's change that. I'm Dr. Marissa Blake, a urologist with over 10 years of experience helping men navigate aging, performance, and confidence. With compassion and science, not shame. Because the truth is, masturbation isn't the problem, but how you do it. Especially after 60 can make all the difference between feeling in control or feeling like your body is slipping away from you. In this video, I'll show you the 3 most common masturbation habits that quietly damage your prostate and sexual performance. And more importantly, how to retrain your body so you can enjoy pleasure without fear or dysfunction. And before we begin, comment, "I want to change," if you're ready to take back control, or just type 0 if you have questions. I read every comment because your story matters, and you are not alone in this. Let's get started. Mistake 1. Masturbation as a speed race. Let me ask you something personal. When was the last time you gave yourself time? Not just 5 rushed minutes in the shower or under the covers when no one's around, but real, intentional time to explore pleasure without racing to the finish line? For most men, especially after 60, masturbation becomes a quiet habit done quickly, almost automatically. It's like a 100-meter sprint. Fast, secretive, no warm-up, no cool down, just get it over with. And I understand why. Life gets busy. Privacy becomes rare. Energy isn't what it used to be. But here's the problem. When you train your body to finish fast, you're also training your nervous system to expect speed. This is what we call sexual conditioning. Over time, your body becomes hardwired to respond rapidly, not because something is wrong with you, but because that's what you've practiced for years. The result? Premature ejaculation, anxiety in intimate moments, and even erectile dysfunction because your brain is always bracing for failure. One of my patients, Charles, 66, told me, "Doc, I just want to last longer, but the moment we get close, I feel pressure to perform, and it's over before I can even feel connected." What Charles didn't know was that his body wasn't broken. It was simply trained the wrong way, like a pianist who only practiced one song, at one speed, over and over. But here's the good news. You can retrain your body. Start by turning that sprint into a marathon. Set aside 10 minutes just for yourself. No goal, no pressure. Just breathe, slow down, and ride the wave of arousal. When you get close to climax, stop, pause, breathe again, let your body reset, then continue. This is called edging, and it builds powerful control over time. It not only strengthens your pelvic muscles, but also helps your brain rewire for stamina. You don't have to perform for anyone. Just reconnect with yourself. Try this once a week. You may be surprised at how much your body can adapt even after 60. If this resonates, comment 1 below. And if you're unsure how to begin, type 0 and I'll help guide you. Because this is where real change starts. Not with pills, but with patience. Mistake 2, relying on pornography. Now let's talk about something that's become so common, it's almost invisible. Pornography. For many men, especially those over 60, watching porn before or during masturbation has become a routine, a quick fix to spark desire when real-life intimacy feels distant or uncertain. After all, it's always available. One click, endless variety, instant results. But here's the quiet truth that no one talks about. Porn is not neutral. It's not just entertainment. It's not harmless fantasy. It's more like fast food for your sexual brain, hyper-stimulating, addictive, and ultimately, nutritionally empty. Over time, porn changes the way your brain responds to pleasure. You become used to extreme novelty, unnatural body types, constant switching, things real intimacy simply can't replicate. This leads to something we call PED, porn-induced erectile dysfunction. It's real, and it's more common than most people realize. I've had patients in their 60s and 70s say, "Dr. Blake, I can get aroused watching porn, but with my wife, I feel nothing. It's like my brain won't turn on." That's not a lack of desire. That's neural desensitization. Your reward system, the part of your brain responsible for pleasure, gets overstimulated, then bored. It demands more intensity, more shock, more variety until real life starts to feel dull. But here's the beautiful part. Your brain can heal. You don't need to give up pleasure. You just need to reconnect with it naturally. Here's what I suggest. Try a 7-day digital detox. No porn, no videos, no tabs open. Yes, it may feel awkward at first. That's normal. Use your imagination instead. It's still your most powerful sexual organ. Recall a meaningful memory. Create a new fantasy that's personal, not performative, or explore audio-erotic stories or sensual podcasts. They stimulate without overwhelming your visual brain. This may sound simple, but it's powerful. One of my patients, Tom, 69, told me, "At first it felt boring, but after 2 weeks my body started to feel again. I wasn't numb anymore." That's the gift of resensitizing your nervous system. Start with just one screen-free session this week. Pay attention to how your body responds, not how fast you finish, because this is not about performance. It's about rebuilding connection to your desire, to your body, and eventually to someone else. If this feels like something you've struggled with, comment 1 so I know you're with me. If you're not sure how to start, type 0 and I'll help you. This is a journey, and you don't have to walk it alone. Mistake 3. Masturbating in a repetitive pattern. Let's talk about a habit so common. Most men don't even realize they're doing it. And yet, it might be the #1 reason why sex doesn't feel as good anymore. I'm talking about repetition. Doing it the same way, every time. Same hand, same pressure, same speed, same position. Sound familiar? It might seem harmless. After all, if it works, why change it? But here's the truth. When you stimulate your body the exact same way every time, you're training your brain and your penis to only respond to that pattern. This is what we call the death grip effect. It happens when men use a grip that's too tight, too fast, or too intense, often unconsciously. And over time, their bodies stop reacting to gentler, more natural forms of stimulation like during real sex. One of my patients, Henry, 67 years old, put it this way, "Dr. Blake, I still have drive. I still want intimacy. But when it happens, I feel numb. Like I need more friction to even notice anything." That numbness isn't psychological. It's neural desensitization from years of overstimulating habits. And worse, this habit may also be silently irritating your prostate. Too much pressure in the same area, especially around the perineum, can create pelvic floor tension, leading to inflammation, difficulty urinating, and chronic discomfort. So what's the solution? It's not to stop masturbating. It's to retrain your sensitivity. Here's how. Switch hands, even if it feels awkward at first. It's part of breaking the pattern. Reduce pressure. Use a lighter touch or try a different rhythm. Use lubricant. This not only protects delicate tissue, but mimics the sensation of partner intimacy more closely. Try a condom during solo play. It changes the tactile experience and reduces friction. Change your position. Sit, lie down, even stand. Movement creates variety and re-engages your nervous system. This process won't change everything overnight, but your body will respond with patience, variety, and a little curiosity. Henry started using lubricant and switched up his routine just once a week. After a month, he told me with a grin, "Doc, I didn't expect to feel more just by doing less, but I actually enjoyed myself again." That's the power of reconnecting with your own body. So if this sounds like something you've been doing for years, you're not alone. But you don't have to stay stuck. Try one small change this week. And if you notice even the slightest difference, tell me in the comments with a 1. Because change doesn't begin with perfection. It begins with awareness and one quiet decision to try something new. So today, we didn't just talk about masturbation. We talked about reclaiming your connection to your body, to your pleasure, to your confidence as a man after 60. Let's recap what we've uncovered. Rushing trains your nervous system for premature ejaculation, turning pleasure into panic. Pornography overstimulates your brain and desensitizes you to real connection, making intimacy feel dull or impossible. Repetition and the death grip slowly condition your body to respond only to one artificial sensation, weakening your natural arousal and even irritating your prostate. But here's the good news. You can undo these patterns. You can retrain your brain. You can rediscover pleasure on your terms. And no, you don't need a prescription. What you need is intention, patience, and small, simple steps. Here's what I want you to do this week. 1. Set aside 10 quiet minutes for yourself. No rush. No pressure. Just breathe and explore slowly. 2. Turn off the screen. Use your imagination, a memory, or simply your breath. Start rebuilding that mental muscle. 3. Try one new thing. A different hand, lighter touch, or a drop of warm lubricant. Give your body variety and softness. You might be surprised what you feel again. And finally, talk to yourself with kindness. You're not broken. You've simply been following patterns that no longer serve you, but now you have the tools and the choice to change. If this message spoke to you, comment "I'm ready" below. If you're still unsure or have a question, comment 0, and I'll respond personally. You matter. Your story matters. And if you know someone, a brother, a friend, a partner, who might be struggling in silence, please share this video. You might give them hope, because it's never too late to feel alive again. I'm Dr. Marissa Blake, and I'll be here, walking this journey with you. Until next time, stay strong, stay kind, and take care of yourself.